Fields. Hello, this week I'm in Worcestershire, one of England's biggest food-growing areas. So what better place then to celebrate harvest than with some first-class hymns and some great food and drink. Cheers, John. This week we get a taste of the good life. Watch as Pershore turns purple, and we've got music from the town's stunning abbey and the opera babes. In our consumer society, where every variety of food is available all year round, regardless of season, it's easy to forget all the skill and effort that goes into stocking the shops and putting food on the table. And a huge variety of that food is produced here in Worcestershire. The county's mineral-rich floodplains of the River Severn and Avon make it the perfect location for growing a wonderful array of fruit and vegetables. From apples in the Team Valley, asparagus in the Vale of Evesham, and plums growing just up the River Avon in Pershore. And our hymns come from the town's stunning abbey, where the congregation has been joined by choirs from the surrounding area. We begin with a 20th century hymn that celebrates the circle of life and God's role within it. O Lord of every shining constellation. Worcestershire vicar and allotment gardener Richard Etheridge has a keen interest in the history of harvest celebrations.
Harvest festivals began with a Cornish vicar who got fed up with people getting drunk at the harvest supper and thought that there was something better to do. And he thought the idea was to encourage people to bring a token of the harvest to church for a special Thanksgiving service. And that idea then spread throughout the countryside and into the towns. It's a reminder to us of our dependence on the labours of other people and the good things that God has provided for the world to use.
The harvest loaf was first mentioned in the Old Testament and was a way of thanking God for a successful harvest.
It was the idea that they took the first few sheaves of wheat, made the flour, made the bread as the very first of the crop. Fresh flour from the fresh wheat as an offering to God. So often the harvest loaf was in the shape of a wheat sheaf. Sometimes it used to be shared out at the harvest supper as a token of the loaf that was broken and shared by Christ to feed the hungry. Whatever we do, we're dependent on God. We're dependent on the gift of the weather, on the gift of life for the seed, and the gift of life for ourselves.
Well, I've heard of painting the town red, but here in Pershore, I can't hear myself think. Here in Pershore, they prefer the colour purple. And every summer, they go plum crazy. Well, you're the organiser of this event. It's all a bit mad, isn't it?
It's very mad, but isn't it wonderful?
It's fantastic.
Coming out, yeah, it's really good.
Did you come up with the idea then?
No, the Pershore Plum Festival was founded about 15 years ago. There was a big plum festival in Pershore over 90 years ago.
Right.
And it was said that it was the greatest plum show on earth.
Right.
So almost 100 years later, we're just striving to recreate that spectacle.
Mr. Sandon, what are you doing here this morning?
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Two choir boys together.
Oh, yeah.
How important is this to Pershore then, this sort of event?
Incredibly important. In fact, they've got special awards this year for the plum festival. The Pershore plum itself is a wonderful thing, and part of the, I suppose, the well-being of the town is based upon plums, so it's marvellous.
So a big honour for you.
That's great. I love it, yes. I get free plums. We remember our wonderful times together.
Oh, we've had plenty of wonderful times together. We're two choir boys together, we usually burst into song, don't we? But not today.
No, not singing. I'm not singing. Plum, 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 remember you're a plum. Never start to worry.
Despite the smartest ladies in Pershore. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I should be bowing in front of you, really, shouldn't I? Because you're the, what are you?
Plum princesses.
And who are these two ladies with you?
The attendant.
Oh, what does it mean to you to be princess of this festival?
It's really fun and I'm really enjoying it so far.
So far? What have you got to do in the future then? You've got lots of exciting events, haven't you?
Yeah, we're going to go to the races.
Okay.
We're going to cut the ribbon around the plum tree.
You're going to cut the ribbon around the plum tree?
I declare this tree planted.
If only we lived in a world where you could pay for your rent using fruit as currency. Just imagine. Well, that's exactly what happens here in Pershore. The town rent this land from Westminster Abbey, and you'll never guess how much they pay for it. A pound of plums.
Plums have been growing here for a couple of centuries, so plums are a sort of mascot for Pershore.
There are three varieties of Pershore plum. The yellow eggplant, the purple, and the newest addition, the Pershore emblem, the proud discovery of a local gardener.
This is the original emblem, which I planted here 30 years ago, and you can see that we've got quite a family of them here now. It's a good all-round plum, makes good jam, very dark jam, and it freezes well. And you can, it's like a dessert plum as well.
So we've got the purple egg plum on the top.
Oh, delicious. So as the organiser, do you get to travel around on this for the year then?
I haven't done yet, but I'm hoping that this is going to be my mode of transport for the next 4 weeks.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
It runs on plum juice, you know.
It does, yes.